Hello everyone, my name is Keoki Trask, and I'm here to talk about Grand Theft Auto Black Phantom. The project, easy do. The legacy, the films in the franchise have continuously built up, and without exception, the series has progressed forward in impact and in entertainment. So when I saw this opportunity come up, I had to take it. As far as the character, man, Valkyrie is a real joy. I think there's some questions that ask about that, but he was a fun one to play. And when I saw kind of his motivations and his traits, I knew that this one was going to be a fun one to play. So definitely a motivator in jumping in on this project. Yeah, so a bit of a surprise. When I auditioned for the script, they give you just small little pages from the script, 1 or 2 pages that you can go through some dialogue, and they can get a sense of who you are and what you can bring to the character and whether there's a match. So you don't really see the full script until you signed on, and in doing so, once I got my hands on the script, I was blown away, of course, with the action. That goes without saying. I mean, you gotta have stuff blow up, you gotta have stuff adventure, you gotta push the envelope. How they did it while still driving characters, I don't want to say taken aback by that, because we have the franchise to look back on, and it was obvious, but that they had the skill, the talent to do so. But how they upped the ante once again, it's pretty impressive. So I wouldn't say necessarily surprised, but I was impressed with how they were able to do that. Introducing new characters like mine, Valkyrie, in with the legacy characters that have built up this franchise, that was impressive. Each one of the characters has their own character arc. They have their own story, their own motivations. Then you have the group dynamics and the anti-heroes in the mix. You've got the environment. You've got things being thrown at you on fire, and building that out in a way that not only makes sense but is entertaining. But doing that also within the framework of the whole franchise, I'm just really impressed with the writing. The production crew has really gone out of their way on this one. My character's name is Valkyrie, and he's mainly focused on blowing stuff up and cracking wise with the other guys. So that's fun. That's fun. Well, the scope of it, the technology and the crew that is at the helm with this technology, being so far along in the franchise, again, they've mastered their skill. And so when you have a technology that allows you to leap across entire environments around the world, quite literally often, it's a pretty large endeavor, and they've done a really great job at weaving it all together. So yeah, this is the scope of it. The project itself it stands alone, and I think you guys are going to be really entertained with this one. I love the humor. It goes without saying that you have to have a certain amount of skills for a group like this. You got to be looking out for your brothers. You got to be at the top of your game. But to do so with a sense of humor, come on. I mean, if you're not laughing, you're dying. Seeing as they're all super spies, I would say that they do suffer greatly and that they do achieve their personal goals. They're super spies. Whether or not they achieve their final goal, gotta wait a couple weeks for that one. Not difficult at all. Again, great script, great voice actors to work with, producers, directors, everybody. The team made it very easy. We were exchanging notes, we were exchanging screenshots, screen grabs, so that we could get an idea of certain environments, certain character traits, how they move. And so bringing this character to life, piece of cake. He's fun. He's a fun one. So, technical challenge. I have a cat in the studio, and my cat thinks she is a super spy. So she liked to come in occasionally in the background, and this would come about. So you'd be doing an action sequence. You'd be diving off of a cliff, and halfway down the cliff, you'd hear my cat meowing. Or you'd be running through some fire to grab something and save the day, and my cat would be there to meow in the background. I do think she wants to be a super spy, and if I can convince the editors to throw in a digital cat, we might be onto something. Future movies in general? Absolutely. I love this biz. As for the next installment, again, you're gonna have to wait a couple weeks. The release date was December 24th, so I don't know. Do I die? Do I kill everyone? Do we all die? Does the cat live? These are things we're going to have to wait on in order to see. So hopefully you guys will be entertained with it. I got to put a special thank you out to you all for your patience. It's been years that the crew has been working on this, and I just joined in the last couple of months. So I've had the easy part. They've been working really hard, and I can tell you from the inside, being a part of the inside team, they put their all into this. And as a commitment to you guys, I put my all into the character. I really hope that you are entertained and that the story carries on. It's going to be a thrill ride, and you don't have much longer to wait. So thank you for your patience, and we'll see you on the other side.